Say hey in the chat if you can hear me. My name is Austin Distel. I lead the marketing team here at Proof, and I want to welcome you all to today's demo. I want to start off by saying thank you so much for your time. I know that you can spend it other places, so today I'll be sure not to waste it. In the next 15 minutes, we'll cover some conversion psychology at the foundational level, understanding what the human psychology is that motivates visitors to buy. Then we'll go through a product tour, walking you through this simple software tool to answer any questions that you may have about features or integrations, and then go through case studies. Which pages does Proof work best on, and which industries have proven results? And then be sure to stay to the very end to get these 3 irresistible gifts that are not available anywhere else. You are going to want these bonuses. So we'll talk about that in the next 15 minutes. All right, you are in the right place if your online business gets at least 500 visitors per month or more to your site. We've kind of found that this is the minimum threshold to see an ROI on Proof. If you're not there yet, that's totally okay. I would recommend that you go and focus on your traffic strategies first, and then you revisit us once you get to at least 500 visitors per month or more. Secondly, you're in the right place if you believe in authentic, customer-centric marketing, because that's what we built our company on. We believe the customer is the hero, and the best marketing is authentic marketing. And so, yeah, if you believe in that, then you're in the right place. You're also in the right place if you're ready to increase your leads, demos, and sales. My promise to you is to convert up to 300% more visitors into leads, demos, and sales in less than 15 minutes without tech skills. And if you're running paid traffic, then pay attention, because as your website conversions increase, your cost per acquisition will decrease. So not only will you make more money, you'll actually save on your advertising cost. This is a massive win for anybody that is running paid traffic, whether it's Google AdWords or Facebook ads or other ad networks. This is a strategy that you're going to want to implement. Let me share how we discovered this. We are before Proof, we were running a marketing agency doing paid traffic and conversion rate optimization services for online businesses. And we got really good at A/B testing and doing paid traffic funnels and all of this. And we actually ended up building our own community of marketers who wanted to connect and learn the most cutting edge strategies. And as we began to survey our audience to uncover what are the biggest challenges everyone's facing, this one came to the really top. I figured out how to get traffic to my site, but my visitors aren't converting. Help. And so we really thought this is a problem that we can figure out. It's a puzzle. And if we can solve this puzzle, it'll help a lot of people. We went and looked up the biggest advertisers, and we thought, how do the biggest advertisers convert their clicks into customers? They're spending millions of dollars a day profitably. They figured something out, right? So I know if I just know what they know and I do what they do, I'll get what they get. So we began clicking on these ads. And on the other side of the landing pages, we started screenshotting what we found. And one thing that was abundantly clear and very consistent is they use a lot of social proof. Things like ratings, reviews, certifications, and real-time social proof like this one in the corner. Now, before we get into the tactics here, I want to kind of give the definition of what social proof is, so we're all on the same page. In Austin, Texas, there's this place called Franklin's Barbecue. And every day at 5:30 a.m., the line begins. And by noon, they're already out of barbecue. It is that popular. And in fact, it's so popular that masterclass.com created a whole course with Franklin himself teaching barbecue. So if that just says anything, this place is world famous. So here's the thing. That line actually creates a longer line. It begins to create a frenzy. It's something worth talking about. Creates urgency to go there early, and it gets people to buy immediately. This line in itself is valuable. The customers are the marketing. So how do we use this in our marketing? Well, we kind of coined this as the social proof marketing campaign, and this is what led to creating the software. Now, we won't get to all of the forms of social proof that we used in that campaign today, but if you do stay to the very end, you'll get this bonus training. I spoke at Webflow's conference on the 7 proven ways to skyrocket your conversions on your website. And these are 7 forms of social proof that you can use, but I can't get into all of them today. So if you stay to the end, you'll get this bonus training. But let me go ahead and show you number 7, the real-time social proof. Now, it's kind of like how hotels.com has it. In the corner of their site, it shows a notification whenever somebody books. It'll say, this hotel has been booked 24 times in the last 24 hours. And it's real, authentic marketing, and it kind of clicks up. Every single time somebody books, that number increases. Now, you could have it in the form of a notification like this, or you could do it how Delta and American Airlines and those others, you can book travel insurance and it'll say 70,954 customers protected their trip in the last 7 days. And that number ticks up every single time somebody says, yes, protect my trip. Since these companies all built it themselves, in 2017, we built it ourselves. And guess what? It worked. This social proof notification that we built increased our webinar registration rate from 19% to 42%. And that allowed us to scale that funnel profitably. And we thought, oh my gosh, this is the secret. This one little piece of social proof allowed us to grow advertising and to have a very profitable webinar funnel. Now, we thought, okay, maybe this is a fluke. And maybe it only works on webinar funnels. So we wanted to test this out in the market. And so we let 40 people try it. Out of the 40 people that tried it, 35 out of the 40 saw a significant conversion lift. Marketing consultants like David Schloss said, hell yes. 30 out of 40 clients use it, and their conversions are exponentially better. Rachel Peterson, who's a leader in the social media space, says Proof increased my conversions by 3x, which is a ton because it's a high traffic page. And author Corey Gladwell said, we've seen significantly higher conversions for email opt-ins, scheduled calls, and purchase rate. The list goes on. I wouldn't build or launch a funnel without it ever again. Now today, 3 years later, over 20,000 sites use Proof with an average conversion lift of 10 to 15% per page. That's right. You can use this across so many pages in your funnel. And what we came to find is the compound conversion effect. When you add Proof to your content opt-in, to your webinar page, your sales pages, your checkout pages, and many other pages throughout your funnel, this compounds. Every single time that you get a lift in one area, the conversion rate increases there. More people go to the next step in the funnel. Conversion rates are already higher, but you're getting more people into that step. Then on the next step as well, you're getting more people than the last. And this begins to compound effect where your sales at the end of the day, your revenue is multiplied higher, often up to 300%. Let's hop into exactly how it works. So for this example, we're going to be increasing the conversion rate on this ebook download page. And when you sign up for Proof, the very first step is to install your pixel into the header of your site. So you just copy the short code, and then you'll go over to your website builder. In this example, we're using Unbounce, but it'll work for any of your landing page builders or your main site. You'll just add the custom script. In this example, we'll call it Proof. And then right in the header of the site, you'll paste this code, and you'll want to put this across all the pages. Paste it right there, and it'll load asynchronously, so it doesn't actually reduce page speed. Place it across all your domains, and then we can see it's active there. Oh, and then also the pixel is sending data. So now we're good to go. Let's go ahead and create our first campaign. We'll call this campaign the downloaded the playbook. And first step is create a goal. So our goal here is to get more leads for that playbook. We'll call it downloaded the playbook. Set our conversion value. This is how much is that download worth to us. And for us, it's $10. Now I need to go and get the goal completion URL. I'll just copy and paste that. It's a thank you page. So whenever somebody hits that thank you page, we say, hey, goal was achieved. That's $10 worth to us. Create the goal. Now we have something to benchmark ourselves against. Step 2 is we'll create a notification. And by default, actually with all campaigns, we have an A/B test running where we hold back 5% of traffic just so you know what it's like to not have Proof as a baseline. And then we can show how much Proof is increasing conversion. Just for our test, we'll actually place it at 0 so we can actually see Proof for sure on our page and create our first notification, which is called recent activity. We'll say recently downloaded the playbook. And we can optimize some of the rules here, like show conversions from the last 1 day. And then all of the other ones are good to go. Okay, save that. Then we'll add our next social proof type, which is live visitor count. It'll show how many people in real time are viewing a page. And let's just put 1 as the minimum threshold here so we can test it. And we can change the name of the person to 1 marketers are viewing this. And then our highest converting social proof type is called hot streaks. We can show the total number of visitors in the last 24 hours or even conversions. And as more time goes by, you'll unlock a longer period, like 7 days and 30 days. We want to show at least 1 person. So when 1 person shows up, it'll show 1 marketer is viewing this. And as more and more people do this, it'll increase that ticker. And they're always real people. You can't really simulate or upload any of that. We don't want to ever build those features. Okay, so you can do some other additions here, like showing on the top of mobile and change language and all of that good stuff. We'll run 100% of traffic at that, but if you wanted to run a variant, like 1 notification versus another, you could do that there. Okay, next step here is where do we capture our conversions? It's the URL here where people opt in. So they download the guide on this page. So that's where we capture the email address. And then we display it. I actually want to display on the same page here. So on the opt-in, we want to show other people that have opted in. But maybe you want to capture from checkout and display on your sales page. Okay, and now we publish it. Let's go and see if it's live. Refresh the page. Okay, great. So live visitor count is showing that 1 person is viewing. That's us. Let's opt in. Okay, now we're opting in. And let's go. So we're on the thank you page now. That should have achieved the goal. We would go back, refresh the page. Okay, so it's showing live visitor count is there. Let's see the next one would be our recent activity, showing that I opted in. Let's see if it works. Hi, there we are. Austin from Austin, Texas, recently downloaded the book a few seconds ago. And so there we are. Now let's go back to our dashboard, refresh the page. Come on, goal. There it is. 1 goal completed. And we can see it there. We can see that the A/B test said that proof won, which is getting 100%. And Austin from Austin, Texas is the contact that opted in. That is literally as simple as it gets to add proof to your site. You can see it literally only took like 5 minutes from sign up to getting it live. Proof plays nicely with your tech stack. So whether your website is built on WordPress or Webflow or any of the other website builders, it'll work for yours as long as you can put that script into the header of the site. Now, the way proof pricing works is really simple and transparent. It's just based by the number of visitors that all of your sites get per month. So it starts at $29 and goes up from there. The more visitors you get, the more will help you convert. Now, you can do annual options and save 2 months for free. You can get started on our site at any time with a free 14-day trial. But as a thank you for sticking around on today's demo, I want to give you an extended 1 month of proof for free. That way you can test it, get up and going, and prove an ROI before you ever even pay. And to sweeten the deal, I'll also include instant access to our best marketing trainings, including that keynote presentation I mentioned earlier at Webflow's conference, the 7 proven ways to skyrocket your website conversions, along with Conversion Secrets, which is our course on how to scale ads and beat competitors with a high converting website. Plus, we'll include swipe files and case studies where you'll get all of our guides and checklists and podcasts and courses all in one library. So if you want instant access to all of our marketing trainings, plus an extended 30-day free trial of Proof, then get started today before the clock at the bottom of the screen hits 0. Now let's go into some case studies because I want you to have confidence that Proof will work for your business. I want to share some real customer stories in different industries, in different uses. And at any time, comment in the chat what your industry is, and we can maybe send over a case study that's relevant to you. First, you want to add Proof to your landing pages to get more leads from ebooks and content. Kind of how like Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi, how they use Proof to show how many people download their guide in the last 30 days. You can also add Proof to your registration pages to get more RSVPs to webinars and your events. So like a virtual summit or seminar, this will work really well. Kind of how Oprah Winfrey and Deepak Chopra use Proof to show how many people meditate with them in their 21-day meditation experience. This is wild. 79,716 meditators registered a free account in the last 7 days. Or let's say that you're like Demio, that's a SaaS company, and you want to increase your conversion rate on your booking pages to get more consultations and demos. Then you can show proof in the corner like this. James from Atlanta just booked a live one-on-one demo. Maybe your business is an e-commerce store, kind of like Harry's. Well, you can add proof to your product pages to get more purchases and add to carts. You can use our live visitor count to show 79 people are viewing this product, and that number will change as more and more people show up to the page. This will increase urgency and scarcity, especially if you have a limited supply. It'll work really, really well. Or maybe your business is more like Founder Magazine, where they add proof to their order pages to get more sales and upgrades. Whenever somebody opts in for their free edition of the Richard Branson magazine, then this number will go up. 320 entrepreneurs bought the book in the last 7 days. Or maybe you're a SaaS company like Tithely, where you want to add proof to your home pages to get more signups and free trials. Kind of like how Tithely has here, how many churches signed up for their software in the last 30 days. They also have inline social proof, and we found that these are both very effective. They've been a happy customer for many years now. Perhaps your business is lead generation, and you want to get your client more quotes and proposals, kind of like how the Health Network does. You can show how many people found better health insurance, and it's like whenever somebody opts in, their notification shows up here in the corner. We found that this is really effective for lead generation. Or maybe you're a travel company, kind of like Surf Holidays, and you want to add proof to your listing pages to get more bookings and inquiries. Surf Holidays is a very high converting site, and they use proof to show 20 surfers are looking at this listing in the last 24 hours. All this to say, proof will work for your business, no matter the industry, no matter the use case. Go ahead and read our reviews if you're still curious. It's 4.7 out of 5 stars on Capterra and G2 Crowd. The main things that people are saying they rave about and they love is the fact that the app is so simple and easy to use. And if they ever have questions, our support is there in the chat ready to help you. You can hop in calls with Megan and Ryan. They're there to help you along the entire way. And most importantly of all, proof actually works. It shows an ROI, conversions increase, it works for you. So if you're ready to boost your conversions up to 300%, start your free month of proof now. Once that deadline hits 0, you'll lose all 4 of these bonuses. If you want your Webflow free training, if you want your conversion secrets course, if you want this marketer swipe file in your extended 30-day trial, get started today. Don't let that clock hit 0. Remember, you'll pay nothing. You can cancel anytime, and it only takes 20 minutes to set up. So you can actually get a conversion win by the end of today. Guys, go ahead and get started. That's all for today. If you have any other burning questions that we didn't get to, feel free to email us at delight@useproof.com. If you have any questions for me directly, it's austin@useproof.com, or you can hit me up on Twitter. Happy to respond there too. And thanks for watching. Talk to you all soon.